Hey everybody, what is up? I'm here at another card show on the weekend. It's just now opening up. I got here actually very early this time, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can find anything inside. I'll try to film as I can. What are my goals today? I want to try to see some of these people have opened up some Bowman since I haven't been able to find it out in the wild. I know a lot of these people who set up tables have connections where they get hobby boxes and they're able to open up quite a bit. And then we'll be looking for other pretty cool cards. Gonna maybe try to stick to my plan as last time and focus on maybe more quality instead of quantity, but we'll see what we find. All right, guys, let's see what's inside. Okay, everyone, I am back home from the show. Excited to show you what I was able to pick up today. I didn't actually get any footage of the entire room, but man, they had so many vendors set up. It was the largest show that I've been to at this facility in terms of the number of vendors. I was thinking about it when I got home. I think there were at least 30 different vendors who were set up, which is amazing for this show. And I mean, some of those vendors have, multiple tables. So I bet there was close to 60, 75 tables. It was really, really cool. There was so much to look through. It was kind of overwhelming, to be honest. So I stuck to my budget. I think it was like $100. And I'll kind of go over what I was able to pick up. We'll start with some of the smaller purchases and then work our way up. There's a really nice guy who I purchased cards from before. He said he kind of specializes in Topps Tribute and Museum Collection. Some of these thicker cards, you can see how thick they're, almost like the thickness of a Relic card. And he was selling them for 50 cents each. He had a couple like big 3,200 or 5,000 count boxes. And so I just like Christian Yelich. I know I have the subscriber whose son is a big Rockies fan, so I picked up one of these Trevor Story cards. That's from 2020. This first one, Topps Tribute, is from 2020 as well. Excuse me. 2020. There's another one. I just really like the Hank Aaron one with him passing away this year. I figured that would be a cool one for 50 cents as well. The George Brett, as a Royals fan, I grabbed that one. That one's an older year. That one is from 2017. And then a couple for my buddy Shannon and back to the cardboard. I can't remember if I've actually sent these to him before. One from Museum Collection from 2017. And then this one, which has more of a refractor look to it, of Johnny Bench as well from 2016. So those were all 50 cents a piece. So I spent like $3 with him. Kind of working my way around. There was a guy who had a whole bunch of stuff set up just in regular boxes for 50 cents each, and to be honest, my total was like at $9, so I grabbed these two Donruss cards, the Mackenzie Gore and the Cabrian Hayes rated rookie card for 50 cents each, just to kind of make it an even 10. But then he had a bunch of autographs and relic cards for $3 a piece, and so this is a first Bowman card. This is last year's Bowman, I believe, of Will Klein. Look like it's a black parallel. It's kind of hard to tell in the top loader here, but I'm pretty sure that's a black parallel of Will Klein, who is a 5th round pick, so probably not, you know, the highest rated prospect, but for $3, a black autograph out of Bowman, of a first Bowman of a Kansas City Royals pitcher, numbered out of 75. I don't know if I showed you that right there. You can see it's number 32 out of 75 there for Will Klein, so I'll be rooting for him. This one, I need to look up something about this card. I figured the chances of getting a Derrick Jeter relic card, this looks like it's from Playoff Honors 2004. But you get a Derrick Jeter and then Jason Giambi, their kind of dual relic draft class of 1992. They were both drafted that same year for $3. And it has 25 written on the back. So maybe at one point it was worth $25, but he had it in there for $3. You see it's a numbered 191 out of 250. Get that right there in the glare where you can see it. So I'm going to have to look into that one. I don't know a lot about it. But I thought a Derrick Jeter relic, the first one of those that I have ever owned, would be pretty cool. And then a triple relic here of Alex Kirilloff. It says Game Gear Materials. Looks like we got a piece of his bat. And then a couple jerseys. Maybe one is a sock or a sleeve or something. Kirilloff, who just got called up not too long ago and has done really well this year in his limited time. So Kirilloff for $3 as well. So that was a total of $10 at that vendor. He's a super nice guy. I need to look into that Jeter one and see if it's actually what it's worth. Then another guy had some really cool prospect cards, and I wanted to just grab a couple. This is a Geraldo Perdomo, excuse me, who for $5 in 2019 first Bowman Chrome. I don't think I had that one, and he's a pretty highly rated prospect, I believe, in their organization. And then a Bobby Witt. This is just a rated prospect card from Donruss. It is also numbered here. You can see maybe right there, numbered out of 999, number 447. So it's kind of got that, I don't know if that's gold parallel or whatever it is. But I didn't have that one, and so for $9, I made it 10. Actually, he threw in a couple of these grab bags. You've seen these grab bags before. He actually tossed in 2 of them. He's like, take 2 of them. We'll call it $10, and we'll just be all square with that. So for $10, I got the Bobby Witt, the Perdomo, and then 2 grab bags, which I'll be opening up at some point this week on my channel because his grab bags have been really good in the past. Another vendor just had a whole bunch of really cool autographs for $3, $5, $10. And I grabbed this one, Emerson Hancock, who I know my buddy Kyle from Kyle's Cards would be a big fan of him. This is numbered out of 150 from Bowman's Best. You see right there, it's number 9 out of 150 in the top right-hand corner. For $3, I figured the Emerson Hancock would be a nice one. I don't really think I have any autographs of him. And then I got this entire stack right here of Bowman cards. Now, you heard me say in my little intro to the video that I was looking for Bowman, and some of the vendors who I am used to seeing normally having some of the newest releases, they didn't quite have any Bowman, or they weren't even set up at the show. But there's one guy who I've dealt with quite a bit who's a super nice guy and really easy to deal with and work with, and he had a whole bunch of his like paper cards. You can see I picked up the Bobby Witt paper card here, listed for 50 cents each, and then he had a whole bunch of these Bowman's Scout Top 100 cards. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I've been looking for the last few cards to complete my set from last year, from 2020, and so I just decided to see how many he had, and he had a whole bunch listed at 50 cents each, and so I just went through and grabbed all of them that he had. There's Luis Roberts, number 3, Royce Lewis, Luzardo, who's obviously with the majors right now, Brendan McKay, who's hurt right now, Andrew Ravon, who's up with the White Sox. Let me kind of get out of the glare here so you can see it. Forrest Whitley, who's hurt again. Don't know if he's ever going to get it together. Matt Manning, a good pitching prospect. Drew Waters for Atlanta. Sean Murphy, who's catching right now for Oakland. Grayson Rodriguez, Max Meyer, who's the first Top 5 pick in the most recent draft, Logan Gilbert, another one for Kyle up at Kyle's Cards. Nolan Jones, Hossa Cards there with your Cleveland Indians, your top prospect. Nolan Gorman, Alec Thomas for the D-backs. Campusano is playing right now. You can see he's got the rookie card insignia on his because he's actually up right now with the Padres. Hunter Green, finally back from injury for the Reds. Zach Veen was drafted last year. Liberator was the guy they traded for Rosarena. AJ Puck. Daniel Lynch made his Major League debut not too long ago for the Royals, just like last week. Mauricio, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Elliot Ramos for the Giants, one of their top prospects. Josiah Gray, Braylon Marquez for the Cubbies. DL Hall, one of the better pitching prospects for the Orioles. Shea Langoliers, catcher out of Baylor, who's now with the Atlanta Braves. Hunter Bishop, one of the bigger prospects for the Giants as well. Jordan Groshans, shortstop prospect for the Blue Jays. Tristan Casas, who was in last year's Bowman. Brandon Marsh, who will eventually be up with the Angels, as well as Reed Detmers. Gratterall, who's pitching right now for the Dodgers. Edward Cabrera. And now we're getting into the 90s here. Balazovic, who was last year's Bowman class. Bryson Stott out of UNLV. Mick Abel for the Phillies, who I believe is in this year's release as a first Bowman. Corbin Carroll, who was in the 2019 release. Shane Baz, who was part of that Chris Archer trade way back in the day. And then Brett Beatty for the Mets as well. And so I got all those, which I believe is 42 or 43 first Bowman out of the 100. So almost halfway there, and I had barely even bought a pack of this, and he quoted me an awesome price. He's like, well, $15 for the whole thing, rather than paying full price, which would have been, I don't know, closer to $23 or $24. So super excited to pick those up, and I appreciate the young man who made the deal with me there, because he's an awesome person to work with. Okay, and then my biggest pickups for the day. You heard me say also in the intro that I was trying to move towards, instead of spending my entire budget on kind of smaller purchases, I want to try to focus more on one or two kind of more higher value cards and a little bit more quality over quantity. And so I was able, I think, to pick some of that up. I saw this on the very first table I went to. This is the Luis Roberts Blue Sparkle from Topps Heritage, only available in the mega boxes. And obviously the centering isn't great around this one, but this is an error card because it is not his rookie, but they put the rookie card logo on there, which is an error, and it's only like this on the Sparkle card. It's not like that on his base card in Heritage this year. So I saw it was there. He had this little blue sticker on the back, which I believe was $10. Was $10. And so I thought, man, I don't know how much this is going for, but I figured $10 was a really, really good price, and so I picked that one up, as well as this. This is the first Bowman card of Adrian Beltre, which I have seen a lot of other people pick this up. Elite Co 3, if you've watched his channel, he's got an awesome collection. He's been, or at least in the past, have been picking up this Adrian Beltre. I don't know if it was the chrome version or there's this paper version. But the future Hall of Famer, Adrian Beltre, for $10, I thought was a really good deal as well. And then my favorite purchase of the day, I'm saving it for last, is this, the Zach Greinke. Yes, that's right. Zach Greinke, I believe this is 2002 Upper Deck Future Gems rookie autograph card. This, I believe, is his earliest rookie autograph card. And I had seen this card, man, a long time ago. Where was it? I saw this card a long time ago. My brother was looking for a Zach Greinke autograph. This was probably two and a half years ago. And I was trying to find one that was affordable for him and for me. And so I found one for like 15 or 20 bucks. And I feel like this was the one that was the most in demand, was kind of the highest in value. And so just to see this sitting out on a table, the first time I'd seen it out in the wild at a show, and to have a really good condition and a really good price on it, I just had to pick this up, this Zach Greinke rookie autograph, as my kind of high dollar pickup for this show. So you can see it right there, and I was super excited to get this 2002 Upper Deck, the authentic signature future gems of a probably what I think a future Hall of Famer in Zach Greinke. Was really excited to grab that. So that guy was really easy to work with and was super nice, and was willing to work on price on all of that as well. So there you have it, guys. I've got my 2 grab bags up here, and those were the cards I was able to pick up. I think I did pretty well and accomplished my goals. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along to the show with me. There'll be a couple more coming up just in another couple weeks or in a month or so. So I'll be out and about as my schedule allows, and I'll be excited to take you guys along with me. Feel free to leave a comment with your favorite card in this, or if you ever want me to start looking for cards for you, just feel free to leave a comment down below, and I can keep an eye out for anything you all may be looking for. All right, everyone, that's it for this video. Have a good one out there.